Hi, in this video, I want to discuss how to do adjustment in payroll. Okay, now sometimes mistakes really happen in payroll. So for example, the employee complains that his basic pay is not correct because he was marked as absent although he is present, or maybe the calculation of overtime is not correct or not credited, and so on. So in this case, the correction will be done on the next payroll period. But before I continue, I would like to mention that I have some correction with my statement regarding the basic pay. So I'm referring to my video regarding the calculation of basic pay. So you watch that video for more information. Now on that video, I mentioned that if there is an adjustment, maybe an increase or decrease in the salary of the employee, it will be reflected on the basic pay. So it's not actually like that, so I apologize for the mistake. So actually what is being done is, if it is an increase in the income, it will reflect on the other income. Like for example, if there is an adjustment on the basic pay or overtime and so on that increase the income of the employee, then it will go to the other income. Now if it is a deduction on the income of the employee, so it will be on the other deduction. Okay, so right now we have already other deduction of 120, but we don't have other income. So let's say we will add other income, or let's say an adjustment on the employee's income, let's say a basic pay adjustment. So in order to do that, you need to go to compensation and other benefits, and then here you add compensation, you select the employee, and then here you select the proper compensation type. So compensation type should be in a way that the tax classification is other income, so that it will be reflected on the other income. Now to know more information about compensation type, please watch my video regarding compensation type and salaries. Okay, so this is the one I made already, basic pay adjustment. So let's say there is an adjustment of 300. So when I will now save it, so you will see on the summary that there is an increase of 300 on the other income, including the gross pay. Now let me mention also that whenever you are doing any change in the compensation and other benefits, and including the payroll deduction, it's not automatically reflected on the summary. Okay, in order to reflect it, you have to save it. So let's say I will modify this, I'll make it 200. If you will now go to summary, it is still 300. But if I will go here, and then if I will save it, now if I go to summary, so now it's 200. Okay, so actually the reason is that calculation of HR Tech is always being done on the server, not on the client or on your browser itself. Okay, that is of course to promote the consistency of the program, so that we don't have two procedures in calculation. Everything, all the calculation formula and so on are being done on the server, no, for uniformity purposes. So that's why you have to save it, so that it will go to the server, and then from there it will be calculated, and then it will return back to the client. Okay, so next is our deduction. So currently we have 120. So if I go to the payroll deduction, let's say I will add a new other deduction for Abad Kim Yoon, say other deduction of let's say additional 100 here. So let's say other deduction. So for the deduction ID, you don't need to put anything because it is automatically being done by the system whenever there is an auto deduction. Okay, so when I will now save it, so from 120, the other deduction is now 220, and of course our net pay was reduced. Okay, and for those of you who are asking about the 13-month pay, since this is a basic pay adjustment, so when we go to the discussion of 13-month pay, I will show you that we can also include in the formula the basic pay adjustment. So the source will not be on the payroll column of basic pay, but rather we can also include this basic pay adjustment in order to calculate the 13-month pay. So if you have any other question, just put it on the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.